Let's discuss the case 2 now. Let Y be the physically deleted node. Y is black and X is its single child. X is also black. The only way this can happen is when X is nil. When Y gets deleted, X becomes double black and it is represented as a shaded node here. We aim to change color of X to black without violating any red-black tree property. In case 2, the sibling of X, that is sibling of deleted node Y, is black with black children. As noted earlier, the left and right children of S are named LC and RC respectively. In this case, both are black. Needless to say that LC and or RC can be nil without affecting the discussion. Node P is the parent of double black node X and its sibling S. A, B, C, D, E, F are the arbitrary subtrees. It is to emphasize that the tree satisfies all the red-black properties before the deletion of node Y. In this case, the problem cannot be solved locally. Hence, we push the problem upwards in the tree using recoloring. We reduce the blackness of S and X. This reduces the black height of their ancestors. To compensate for the black height reduction, we increase the blackness of their parent node P. This may make the node P double black, which needs to be addressed. Consider the tree on the left, where the parent node P is red. When we reduce the blackness at S and X, node S turns red and node X turns black from double black. This reduces the black height of their ancestors. To compensate for this black height reduction, we increase the blackness of their parent node P. In this case, node P is red. When we increase blackness at P, it turns black. No further processing is required as all the red-black tree properties are satisfied. Now we consider the case when the parent node P is black. When we increase the black height at P, it turns double black. We call this double black node as new X. The applicable case for further processing is identified based on the color of new X's sibling and the color of siblings' children. For better understanding of case 2, let's go through a few examples. Consider the subtree on the left. We want to delete node 10, which is colored black. Deletion of node 10 makes its nil child double black. We mark it as X. The sibling of node X is also black with black children. Hence, as per the case 2 processing, we reduce the blackness of S and X. So, S turns red and X turns black from double black. Further, we increase the blackness at their parent node 20. Node 20 is red and the increase in blackness makes it black. In this case, no further processing is required as all the red-black tree properties are satisfied. The resultant tree is shown on the right. Let's consider a more complex example of case 2. Consider the subtree on the left. We want to delete node 60, which is colored black. Deletion of node 60 makes its nil child double black. We mark it as X. The sibling of node X is also black with black children. Here, as per the case 2 processing, we reduce the blackness of S and X. So S turns red and X turns black from double black. Further, we increase the blackness of their parent node 75, which is marked as P. Node P is black, and the increase in blackness makes it double black. In this case, the recoloring process has moved the double blackness from node X to node P. We call node P as new X. The applicable case of further processing is identified based on the color of new X's sibling and siblings' children. In this case, the sibling node 25 is black. We call it as S. The left child of S, that is node 15, is red. We call it LC. As the black sibling of node X has a red child, case 1 applies, wherein we carry out rotation and recoloring to restore the red-black tree properties. Node 50 is parent of node X and node S. We call it as node P. S is left child of P and LC is left child of S. Hence, this is a left-left case and a single right rotation at P is required. When we carry out right rotation at P, S moves upwards and P falls on its right. Further, the right child of S, that is node 35, gets attached on the left of node P. The resultant tree after the right rotation is shown here. After the rotation, we carry out the recoloring to remove double blackness at node X without violating other red-black tree properties. We color S with the old color of P. This ensures the same color of the subtree root as earlier, that is before the rotation. As LC is taking place of S after rotation, it is colored black. P is colored black to contribute blackness in this part of subtree. This permits decrease in blackness of node X. So color of X is changed from double black to black. The resultant tree is shown here and it satisfies all the red-black tree properties.